my name is Avril, the founder of Green Kaching. So we are a startup here trying to change the way people recycle. I'm asking for 120,000, okay, for 20% equity. So Green Kaching is a new startup, okay, that wants to disrupt the current traditional recycling model. So our business model here is actually we are targeting the supermarkets. We were working in supermarkets and tertiary educations like polytechnics and universities. Our revenue model, basically we have 4 kinds of revenue generating model. The first one is we collect recycling materials and we sell it for monies. Second is we do marketing. Okay, the machine itself have a 32-inch LCD TV that allows you to do digital marketing.
Good presentation. I like the fact that there's a social angle to this. What was lacking from Impact Tech? Why didn't they do more with you?
Okay, for Impact Tech, right, they focus on training us and give us the skills and bring us to meet investors. But apparently the platform, they don't have enough investors.
First of all, what does that growth story look like? Are you just focusing on Singapore for the near future, or do you have expansion plans?
As I mentioned, I do have expansion plan around the Southeast Asia. Actually, this idea is not a very new idea. It actually exists in Europe.
What is the operations behind? Who is going to clear the recycled items?
Okay, we will work with third party. Okay, the person that we are selling these recycled materials to, they will come and collect. So this is a digital kiosk, meaning that we don't need manual collection. So only when it's full, it will prompt our partners to come and collect.
What kind of things can it take in? Is it just cans?
Okay.
Or plastic, paper, glass?
Actually, it's different type. We have to customize it. For right now, we are actually focusing on plastic bottles and aluminium cans only.
What's the ROI on one of the machine?
Okay.
I mean, how long does it take?
Okay, we are looking at break even between 6 to 9 months. Okay, I make this very bold assumption is because, right, we have 4 kinds of revenue streams.
So for the marketing revenue, right, do you do some, I mean, is there any statistics to show that, how much that machine can earn? Or is it just something you assume?
Okay, it's not a statistic, but it's a projection, but it's not a baseless projection. Okay, that projection is based on currently MediaCorp TV pricing. Okay, we still do a 30% markdown, okay, to be affordable.
Okay, question from the floor. Will you be working with existing vending machine vendors to modify their machines?
Yes and no, okay, because working with them, yes, but their current machine doesn't allow or cater to the recycling slot. So we will be building new ones and invite them to join us.
The second question from the floor is that looks like you need to work a lot with businesses. For instance, Grab, in order to offer their QR code to your customers. Do you have a very strong BD team?
Right now it's myself and I have 2 partners. And before we are even launching it live, right, we are actually building this part on the BD part, working with the different partners. So I already have some partners on hand.
I can see your main competitor as Sembcorp. If they would, and I'm a bit concerned about this. Right?
Okay.
Because they have all the expertise, they have all the infrastructure behind them, they have all the network service behind all this to make it happen.
Yeah. I agree with you, but I also disagree because I think every different kind of business also have the potential to be replicated by someone else. Just like, I take an example. ComfortDelGro is a big company also, but yet Grab can also disrupt the ecosystem.
So you are the Grab?
Yeah, I'm the Grab.
This really is a marketing play, okay, riding on the back of a social cause. You are betting on the fact that people will use your machine. We are betting on the fact that you are a great executor. Let's talk about your past successes in executing great projects worth $800,000.
So I myself, I don't come from a tech background or recycling background. I was a HR professional for about 6 to 7 years. Okay, so if you talk about in terms of this kind of experience, I really do not have. But for the past 1 year, I have been researching in this area. So I have advisors in this area from NUS and also from Impact Tech.
All right, so they have a recycling vending machine with NTUC Fair Price in Waterway Point.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on it? Are they a direct competitor? What is that?
The competitive advantage I have, which they don't have, is they are using very traditional method. That means once you drop in the bottles, right, they'll eject you a paper voucher. You can only use it at that targeted fair price or food fair. So if you are already a recycling business, right, why are you still generating paper waste?
Okay, I've seen this idea before overseas, you know. They have the similar machine in, let's say, the supermarket. I'm not really interested in this.
Understand.
Yeah, so for now, I'm out.
Okay, thank you.
I like the business idea. I like that it has something to do with recycling, something that we really have to do more in Singapore. I want to hear more. I would like to see whether you can get yourself fast enough and whether you're able to grow into whatever you have said in your 2018, 2019 business model. So for now, I'm in for now. Thank you.
Okay, I think right now the social impact component is very good. I think it's a little early in terms of the lack of traction and the lack of activities that have been going into trying to get that traction. Whether it's creating awareness, creating signups, creating a lot of hype and awareness for your product. So with that, I'm going to be out. Thank you. Yeah.
My main issue is that you have price in execution excellence, and had you come from a background like that, right? But let's stay in touch because Wei brought out a very good point. I mean, we can be friends, right? Just keep in touch and share with us your idea. Come and meet us more often, and then we see how it goes. It's a matter of being early. It's not like it's a bad idea. In fact, I think it's a good idea.
Thank you.
That's my position, and I'm out today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I very appreciate this opportunity. Although I did not get in or rather get the vote from the audience and the investors, but this is not my first time pitching anyway, so I believe that I just have to continue and not give up. Yeah, thank you.
Pretty exciting, yeah, excited. So let's see how it goes later. Yeah. The tagline of the company is identifying winning trades. So we believe that there's a huge problem in the world, and that's gambling. So we believe that through education we can solve the gambling problem of the world. Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Edmund Ng. I'm the Chief Evangelist and CEO of Sports Trading AI. I'm asking 100,000 at a $1 million valuation. So basically, there's a big problem in the world. That is the gambling problem, but nobody seems to be able to solve it. And then you see a lot of people committing suicide due to gambling addiction. So basically, our mission is to solve the world's gambling problem through education. We believe that when the losing stops, the bookmakers disappear. So our vision is to create 1 million millionaire traders on the STAI platform, and our aim is to build the world's largest trading exchange.
Who will win the World Cup in 2018?
Okay, basically, from World Cup onwards, right? So you can go to our website, sportstradingai.com. Once the match kicks off, we'll be giving the prediction from there.
If your system is so good at predicting, right?
Yes.
So why don't you just use the system and bet, and then you get the funds you need already?
Okay.
So why are you here? The other question I want to
Yes.
ask is, you say that you want to stop gambling problem, right?
Yes.
I honestly don't see how it can stop
Okay.
gambling.
So what happened is right now, what they are doing, they are offering tips. That means they will tell you, okay, for A or B team, you just select a team. But what happened is, how do you know that these guys are not flipping the coin?
Okay,
Yeah.
so the thing is, I think you came with the wrong problem. Because you wrote here you want to stop gambling.
Correct. Because we need to tell people, only 1 in 10,000 people actually make money through this.
If you are successful, more people would be gambling, right?
That's why on my website, I have a disclaimer. I'm telling them, if you have never placed a bet on soccer before, never, the advice is don't even start.
It's not so much the formulation. You can do that, and you can always tweak it. It's about the amount of data that you have for
Correct.
the computation
No,
of
because
it, right?
for soccer and the Forex market is different. Because the Forex market is ongoing. But for soccer, once the match is over, it's over. But what we can do is, right now the success rate is 75 to 80%, but ultimately I want to push it up to 90 to 95%.
You're using this to help you predict better results more accurately,
Correct.
all right?
Yeah, this is a fundamental for the analysis.
And
So,
through your book, through your talks, through your
Okay,
Whatever-
the 2-day workshop and the
Yeah.
book. So within the thing, they will come out like different scenario, how to read the odds. And then after that, when they take the
test,
test, there's a checkout exam.
all right?
So they need, I'm telling them, in order to trade, you must pass the exam.
All right.
Yeah.
So people who pass, you invite them to be your trader.
I also invite them to be our trader.
I don't think the question is whether or not if you've never gambled to start. It's what about the people who have already started?
Precisely. This is for those who have already started.
So if they already started, are you trying to stop them or are you trying to get them hooked more?
I'm trying to tell them, so once they go through the course or they buy my book, right, they'll understand what is actually happening behind the scenes.
statistical thing with the bookmakers, but we're talking about an addiction here, right?
Correct.
So do you actually solve for the addiction?
So
the
we
gambling
tell
and
them, that's why-
because it's all about neuroscience, right? It's
Precisely.
about the dopamine receptors
Precisely.
and the oxytocin
Correct.
and all
Yeah.
of that stuff that gets into your neuroreceptors.
That is why we are working with those anti-gambling agencies. We are going to TEDx, working with anti-gambling agents to tell people only 1 in 10,000 people make money from gambling. Unless you want to be a professional, you shouldn't even touch on this.
The software is on an Excel sheet.
Yes.
So does that mean that the AI is basically a bunch of formula in the cells, or is the AI more sophisticated than that, unquote?
Okay, what happened is phase 1, we are just using the Python to make sure that the calculation is all automated, right? Phase 2, we have the strength index, then we have the handicap frame, but ultimately, what we want to do is, in phase 3, like I mentioned, we participate in this NVIDIA's AI Inception program. The reason is we propose, one of the things we want to do is we want to track using GPUs, under CUDA platform GPUs. In future, when there's a live soccer match that's going on,
It seems like you're just focused on subscribers, right? People who are going to subscribe, or is this more of a data play? Because I feel like your biggest opportunity
No,
were with
sure.
enterprise, right?
my main priority for the courses is not just to make money from the 995, no? I want to find those good traders, and then I hire them, build up this team, and then we do internal trading. So in terms of our internal trading, my forecast is every month, regardless of the internal trading fund, whether 50K or 100K or 200K, at least a 20% growth.
It feels like you want to stop people from gambling.
Yeah.
Okay, but from what you have shown here, if I'm a gambler, let's say, I would like, okay, this is going to help me win, so I'm going to continue to gamble. I'm out for this.
Yeah,
totally.
sure, no problem.
So sorry about
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the problem is when you came here, you said you wanted to try to stop gambling or try to reduce gambling problems, addiction. And then that whole thing behind doesn't seem to be able to achieve. So I have to say I'm out for this, but I hope you do well in the World Cup.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Hi, Edmund. Thank you so much for pitching. I think not to waste time, but for the same reasons, I'm out.
Yeah, okay.
First thing first, as we can see, the cost of education is high. I'm having a cognitive dissonance here because it is the same as do not drink, drinking is bad, but if you want to drink, go to this pub. I mean, we can't come in today. I think you have very deep knowledge in this space, and we hope you do all the best.
Sure.
Really. Thank you, Edmund. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
I think this is a very good platform for people who seek funds to grow their company and to have startup. My company is Mushroom Farm Stay Resort Enterprise. My company name is called Liasi. I have a farm in Chongmingdao, Shanghai. We have been there 7 years. We are profitable. Okay? Like the business always say, when you are profitable, then you look for more money. Okay?
Simon, how much equity are you offering?
16%.
1.6.
16%.
So that is 8 mil valuation.
6 mil actually. Now, Liasi company, we guarantee all the option. Every year we produce 200 to 300 tons. Okay? That's why we don't have enough to we want to produce 3,000 tons. That's why we need money to open the land. We are profitable. We need money to buy more land to grow and to win money to make the manufactured product. And that's why we can grow.
I think my question to you is, what have you looked for the bank?
No. The
Why
bank,
not?
we have asked them, they want collateral. And we refuse. We don't want to.
But you have land. I mean,
The land
what's
is in China. It only lease, 30-year lease. It's rented from the government.
Why not put up a PG? Because you projected 210 million.
Yes.
So, and this is 1 million. So why not put out a PG?
What is PG? I don't know.
Personal guarantee.
Personal guarantee. Why I want to mortgage my condo and all that? I don't. No. First, I explain. I am willing, but my partner not willing. So then we discuss. We use the UOPM use other people's money.
My question still is regarding, essentially you're asking for a bridge loan,
Yeah.
right? And you don't have land as collateral, but you have these facilities,
Yeah.
right? You are already profitable. are you not able to take this, your track record of profitability, and get a very, very short-term bridge loan?
Most of the bank will go, as they say, one collateral. Okay, that's one. But the problem is our profit here with the 2.3 million like last year we make. My partner want this, go and buy the condo, buy the BM, want to buy this.
How committed are the founders from not cashing out and actually reinvesting in the company? Because why should I give you money when it's going to be anytime you make profit, you're going to take it out versus the commitment of the founders?
No, we can go into an agreement. We can go into agreement that for the next 3 years until we go IPO, we will not draw out.
What does your cap table look like?
What do you mean by
Who owns how much?
Who owns? He owns 68%. I own 32%.
Just to clarify, Lesi is a private limited in Singapore.
Yes.
It's owned by these two individuals.
Owned by me only, right now.
You own 100%.
Yes.
No, just now you say 68%.
No, 32%. Lesi holds 32% of the mother company. I don't use my personal, I use the company.
So he owns 32% of, what's the big company called?
Ningxia Longye.
When we are investing in Lesi,
Lesi first.
not Ningxia.
No, then your name also will be transferred into the Ningxia in the China side.
How much is given from the China to the Singapore subsidiary?
It's written there. We will amortize 50%, and then the 50% is going to be used.
Can you define guaranteed? You said guaranteed, right?
Yeah. With our track record like that, of 7 years.
That's
with
not
this,
a guarantee, that's a projection.
No, the 2007 is not projection, no. It's real figures, no.
Are there any other plans other than land expansion? Are your products NEA, AVA certified?
100% GMP certified. Not AVA, we don't sell to Singapore. Too small market.
Okay, the next question is, any plans for vertical farming or high-tech farming method?
You see, what we are growing is all ground-based, okay? To do vertical farming, you got to build rats. And then your tentage must go big and high, okay? That also is money. We don't have the money.
I don't feel comfortable that the money will definitely come back every year. Even if it's for the first few years, it may not be so for the remaining years. And so with that, I'm not that comfortable. I'm so sorry. I'm out.
I understand that it's a very profitable business, okay, but I believe our investors will not really like this project, okay. But what we do have is that we do have people that we can link you up with people. Okay, so for this, right, I'm in, okay, but in the form of helping you to reach out to more people.
Yeah, so I'm into, if we can give you a platform to really showcase the work that you're doing, because it is very important. You are providing a venue and a lot of opportunities for empowering young people, and especially because agriculture is such an important issue.
Power to your experience and what you have achieved. Your many, many years in the event space is no small feat, so power to you. We are ready to extend to you a letter of intent today, but the caveat is that it is more of a connections, linking you to the right people, putting you on platforms. That kind, I do not dare to go as far as to say that we will put in the money. If you are okay with that, what's going to happen after this is that we'll issue you a letter of intent, and we're going to meet up super often, and then we'll see what can happen. Do you accept the deal?
Thank you very much.
Do you accept the deal?
There's no problem.
Perfect. Come. Come. May I invite you to come over here? And then we will pen a very simple letter of intent. Thank you so much.
I'm very happy that SeedVentures has endorsed us. That means our company, our enterprise is something that has a great potential to grow.